Well, looky at what we got here today, folks. The package from not Honda, fucking Skunk 2. See, I ran about Honda so much, I've been thinking about Honda. But, we got our race header, adapter test pipe, or whatever the hell that is. Came with the O2 sensor defouler. Then we got our Pro manifold. The plate's not on it because you put that on later. I found out it's not machined into it, which is, you know, I wish they'd tell you that. But again, I'm a nitpicker, but attention to detail is kind of, you can see. Got scratches on it, got like kind of buff, like not buff marks, but that right there, I mean, it's almost like it's like an open box or something. Like they said they did a good deal on the bundle, but it's almost like they just gave me open box shit or something, because I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but this thing's definitely not pretty. But you know, hopefully the fuck is here now? Someone's at the door. Hold that thought. Alrighty, well, don't you just love it when you get interrupted by someone at the door? And, you know, it's one thing to get interrupted by somebody you know or something you're waiting for or something like that, but then, oh, hi, I noticed you have a gutter that needs to be replaced. Here's my card. These people just drive around and they say they're looking out for you. They're like, oh, just thought I'd give you my card, looking out for you. No, you want money. You want money for yourself. You're looking out for yourself. So instead of interrupting my video, why don't you get the fuck on? And part two of it, it's annoying, is this is a no solicitation neighborhood. So that's like really fucking shitty. Another thing I'm worried about is, now don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to be ungrateful, but, I'm not sure about these welds on this. Come on, focus, you were already there. Let's see if you can get in on these welds. These welds look good to y'all, because, I mean, they don't look horrible, but they don't look great. Let's try and get closer. Like on this hanger right here. I mean, I'm not trying to be a nitpicker, but do these welds look super solid to y'all? This shit definitely doesn't look like the picture. I mean, the shape of it, the shape of the pipe and everything looks like the picture, but I mean, it doesn't. This thing's all scratched up. This thing's gonna need some serious fucking TLC to make it look show quality. And I know my car's a daily driver. It's not even really a show car, but you know what I mean? I guess they're fine, but you know, the manifold is kind of, I'm more worried about the manifold, honestly. Like, those welds are probably damn, I did not notice that. See how you got, that's fucked up. See how you got one that's like a circle right there, and then you got this one that's just fucking charred black. See that? That's what I'm talking about. And that ain't just like, see how I smudged it? That's black, that's burned. Same thing down there. I'm not trying to be a nitpicker, but I am. What can you do? Like over by the O2 sensor, kind of looks a little funky. I'm no welder. We might have to get Jesse the welder in on this one. But this thing's pretty light. It's not too heavy. I mean, I know it's definitely gonna weigh less than stock cat and stock header and all that stuff. But it's just, you know, this shit has been beat up. And I know this is something you're not going to see once it's on the car. This is totally a performance piece and all that. But, you know, I mean, why show one that's super shiny in the fucking picture if you're not going to deliver a super shiny one, you know what I mean? And the same thing with the manifold. Like, the manifold, it weighs less than 20 pounds. Like, this thing's not heavy at all. I mean, it's not super lightweight, but, like, this shit right here, this smudge right here, or casting, fucking, I don't even know, it's scuff or whatever you call it. And that little fucking mark there, mark up top here, like, it's kind of funky. And another thing I realized is, this thing doesn't have throttle brackets, like for your throttle lines to run across here. So your throttle lines are just going to be dangling. They're just going to be sat across this, which is kind of a pretty big pain in the ass, because, you know, they put bolt bracket holes for your fuel rail, which is way more important for being bolted down to your throttle cables. But I mean, your throttle cables were bolted down on the original manifold, so that's kind of faulty. And then we get on to the 74 millimeter throttle body. I'm completely happy with that. I mean, that doesn't have a fucking mark on it. They packaged that thing up like there's no tomorrow. And, I mean, it's got, yeah, I don't see one mark on it. And you open up the butterfly. Looks pretty clean in there. Seems like it's never been used, which is the fucking way it should be. And this is a more kind of an obscure piece, because people usually go 70 mil or they go like 90 mil, and this is 74 millimeters. So if people don't buy or use these very much, they go 70 or 90. This is probably why it's in such good condition, is because not that many people use it. Not saying nobody uses it, but I mean, they have plenty of them, you know what I mean? But this is something people buy all the time. They're like, oh, I get a new manifold, but I don't want to spend $1,000 for the Ultra Race. I'll get the Pro manifold. Well, it's like, this is like a B stock, like look at the backside of it. The backside almost looks better than the front side, you know? It's like, what the fuck? And you got like one scuff right, you got a little scuff right here. You got a scuff right here. I mean, this could just be from shipping, but I really doubt it. Oh, and if you notice my Band-Aid, I cut myself on the inside of this, the fucking runners up top here. Yeah, make sure you never touch or rub your hand along this, even at like just a tiny rub. I'm not saying like jam your finger in there. That's not what I did. I was just running my finger along the bottoms are good, but once you get up here to this top part, it's pretty fucking sharp. It's like basically like an X-Acto knife. And you put your gasket on here. It's like pretty much like that. There's a lot of meat in there that needs to be trimmed off. I mean, literally, there's a fuckload. I mean, this needs to be ported out like about a millimeter, like probably like a millimeter. Or at least smoothed out and polished, because like, something about it, man, it just doesn't sit well with me, you know? Like, I understand they're already probably decent, but like, this casting on the inside, it's not smooth at all. You can hear that noise, like, that's smooth. Doesn't make a noise. That right there, that's friction. This is casting on the insides. they made these pretty cheap, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's not, I'm not saying it's like crap. It's not like eBay or something like that, but, you know, it's just that attention to detail. They're fucking up. And like the throttle body, that's what it'll look like eventually. And some people would probably wonder, oh, why'd you go with black and then silver? It's like, well, I thought I'd just do it a little different, you know, because silver and silver, I mean, that's what you already got basically, but I didn't want to go full black manifold because that's kind of weird. I didn't know how it would look with a spoon valve cover and, you know, the other stuff I got. So, like, this is such a small footprint, I thought, you know, hey, I'll give it a go. Oh, sweet. Quite a lot of porting to do, because this is a 70 mil. So then we got to go 74. That is quite a bit of porting. Quite a bit. But yeah, it's gonna be nice though. Once we get it all done, I think it'll definitely make a lot more power. I'm hoping for between the three, I'd say reasonably, I'd like to get 30 horsepower out of this, because you're probably gonna get 15 off the hoping for 15 off the race header, maybe 10 off the throttle body, maybe 10 or 15 off that. So I mean, or maybe 5 off the throttle body, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, honestly, because I was reading about spoons. Ventura big body throttle body, and that's only a 65 mil. It's only like a millimeter or 2 or 3 millimeters bigger than a stock one. And they say that makes 6 to 10 wheel horsepower difference. Now, something you got to take into mind is, are these companies actually being truthful and faithful? Or are they just bullshitting us to sell us stuff? You know what I mean? Because companies don't have to tell the truth. You know what I mean? Just because they have shiny products, you know, so they say, oh, this is going to be great. This is going to make you 20 or 50 horsepower. Well, yeah, people on eBay say that too. You know what I mean? So they could exaggerate the number. They could say a number of things, you know what I mean? So it's all very hard to tell. But I mean, overall, I mean, for the money, MSRP wise, this stuff was like close to $1,500. I mean, they gave me throttle body gasket, donut gasket, exhaust donut gasket, came with all the brackets and hardware. Gave you a sticker here. Owner's kit with warranty. They gave us throttle body instructional stuff. They gave us troubleshooting guide. They gave us talking about the throttle position pin identification. You know, they gave us some good stuff in here. It's not like I'm hating all together. It's just like, you know, when you get when you spend over $1,000 or, you know, close to $1,000, you want the best. You know, you wanna fucking not see scuff marks and crap, you know, crap like that. I mean, they're cool. They give us like these 2 big ass stickers, you know. But their stickers is branding. They want you to rep their shit so people be like, oh, check out our shit. And here's the bracket plate on the back. That'll go right here. I'm going to wait after I get everything ported and stuff to put it on. Once I install it, I'll put it on. You got your 2 fuel rail bracket line, or bolts or whatever. So I mean, all in all, I mean, it's not like I'm pissed off. I'm not like super mad or anything like I am at Honda. Honda I ain't fucking furious at. But you know, I think all in all, it's pretty good. You know what I mean? It's not the best. I mean, I think it's definitely good. I think it's going to be better than the one I had, for fucking sure. Because I got a 13-year-old car with a rusted heat shield on the header and fucking, you know, a throttle body that has idle air control problems like every other day and, you know, shit like that. So, I mean, I think this stuff will definitely do better than what I had, for sure. For sure. But yeah, guys, sorry the video's not, you know, more super engaging and fun and all that stuff, but, you know, what can you do? It's just an unboxing video where I cut out the unboxing, so, you know, it's just a talk-through, a walkthrough, an unboxing walkthrough without the unboxing, so... Yeah, but I think, you know, once we get this shit installed, we'll do a test drive, test ride, test fit, all that shit. And yeah, pretty much where we've been at today is Skunk 2 unboxing. So, later, YouTube.